Thank you for joining us on this week's next trekking adventure. We go out to Icacos Island. We've combined two of our snorkel trips out here. We took two separate boats, 2 separate days, and we share them with you. And of course, we're going to take you to dinner with us.
Our food came, and I don't know if the portion's enough there for me. What do you think? Half rack,
I think you're going to have.
Hello, we're in Safe Harbor, Del Rey.
Yes.
And
Fajardo.
yeah, and we have a boat tour here, but you come into this, it's a pretty cool port. Anyways, and we have booked this tour right here. So for the tours, you come down to the little tent next to the restaurant and the main office of the marina. And this would be the same place you do the mini boat tours. And while you're down here, you might as well come say hi to the fish. There's some really big fish here off the marina. While I was here, I got to talking to the young man cleaning the fish, and he said, "Hey, do you want to feed him?" And I said, "Sure." He even gave me the countdown. Okay. Thanks, man. Well, after playing with the tarpon, it was time to jump on the boat and head out to the island. Icacos Island is the perfect getaway for Puerto Ricans. They can take a water taxi out in one of these tour boats and spend the day there on the beach. It's white sand, clear turquoise water, and a great place to spend the day. The boat ride itself is about 30 to 40 minutes depending on what port you're leaving from and depending on how rough the oceans are that day. So today we had pretty smooth sailing. I guess to be correct, it's motoring. reef itself is just north of the beach where all the boats will anchor. But when it's your turn to jump in and snorkel the reef, and it seems that the boats kind of coordinate with each other. So you're going to either do it at the front of your beach day or the back of your beach day, but they park right off the reef in the sand and you snorkel right in. We saw one of the biggest barracudas ever on this snorkel trip. A lot of fun, a lot of things to see while you're snorkeling. The big barracuda actually has a name, and it likes to hang out on the beach side of that reef. So one of our tour guides said, don't swim around the back, there's a large barracuda. Well, we had seen the barracuda the time before, and they didn't warn us about that barracuda. And apparently it doesn't take kindly to snorkelers. So just in case you run into the barracuda, its name is Lucy, and maybe you can talk it down. You know, when it comes to snorkeling, I'm typically one of the first ones in the water, and definitely the last one to leave the water. The rest of the boat is waiting for me to start their beach day, but they told me we are going to get 40 minutes. By God, I'm going to take my 40 minutes. Depending on the boat, they will make you wear some form of life preserver, so a flotation device of some sort. It's just what they have to do for liability reasons. Well, with our snorkeling part of our trip over, we headed to the beach, the anchor off the shore, and you walk in and you get to explore the beach of Icacos.
It's a beautiful day to be close to the beach, on the beach,
On the beach.
in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think
No more snorkel cruises with kids.
I think it's an awesome trip for families. If you want your peace and quiet, you're going to have a hard time finding it on Icacos, but you can carve out your little area of the beach. You can see there's just lots of boats. I'm going to get the drone up and show you. But white sand, turquoise waters, it's hard not to smile. After a little bit of drone flying and some beach time, we decided to join the tour and see some of the natural beauties in the tide pool.
There's water taxi. Somebody will give you right back.
I know they look all cute and furry, but you can't touch it because it will burn you like if you got burnt, okay? These are fire worms. They look like caterpillars. And this little guy here, this is called a brittle starfish. And this, I believe, is called a trilobite. A trilobite. And these are fire worms, and that is a sea brittle starfish, a little brittle starfish. Yeah.
This goofy dude out of there.
These are pretty little damsel fishes. And then these are your sea urchins. So it's a pretty one. Look at that fireworm there.
Does he sting other things
This guy?
or just people?
I don't know if the fish can tolerate him. I'm sure he is obviously not being eaten, so obviously they don't like him. But the poor little starfish, if he's not under a rock, they will eat him. So, but don't worry, he went back under a rock. But do you see this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he moves. This is the sea urchins. These ones you can actually hold in your hand. They're not going to hurt you. This is his mouth underneath.
Oh yeah.
It moves.
Is that the kind you eat?
Yes, you can eat these. Okay, so these are the beautiful little sea urchins. If you want to hold him, you can. Oh, and we have little hermit crabs here too. These little guys, they're moving. Those are
Okay, I'm done.
See the little hermit? That's a baby hermit crab there. These are hermits. Yeah.
That's right.
There's hermit crabs everywhere. They're all walking around. Okay, so all of this area is so cool to explore. You have a lot of things to see here. These are sea slugs. Sea slugs.
Also, there's a slug inside.
Every boat is playing their own music. So I don't know what I look like, but we're in the water. Let's try this.
Well, I didn't have to add any music to this section. The boats were doing it for me.
I was like, I can hardly touch.
Yeah, Terry's hardly touching, and I'm sitting down. There's a little bit of a steep drop off. There's Miss Terry doing her water aerobics.
That's a workout.
Yeah? Oh, how was that water?
It's a workout.
That's a workout.
Well, all good things have to come to an end. And depending on what the size of your boat is depending on how close they park in. So we had to swim back out to the catamaran. This was the catamaran that was supposed to take us to Culebra, to a beach there to snorkel, but because of rough seas, we diverted and went to Icacos instead. The littler boat that we came on was able to park right next to the beach, and it was a short walk. You didn't have to swim back.
I need one
So for dinner, we're here at Brass's. Terry's the pronouncer in the family. Brass's Smokehouse. And it's really, really cute. Kind of an outdoor.
We've been driving by for days.
Yeah, seeing it. And the lights are really cool, but the smells, we can't share that with you. But the smells from the smokehouse, oh my goodness. So yeah, this is how we're gonna end our day, is here at Brass's. We'll probably share a little bit of our dinner with you just to kind of show you, but we're excited. I love me some barbecue. Well, it is right off the highway, but it's still a really cute place to sit inside. We got our table, a little two-person picnic table. So, okay, so those came. And what are they?
Stuffed air pods.
Yeah, so beef and pork.
Chicken and pork.
Oh yeah, sorry, chicken and pork. Okay, our food came, and I don't know if the portion's enough there for me. What do you think? Half
I
rack,
think
a
you're gonna
rib.
have leftovers.
Yeah. So, what did you get?
I got the shrimp mumfungo.
Shrimp mumfungo.
Yeah, smells delicious.
Okay, well, we're gonna eat and then call it a night. So we're gonna see you
On our next trekking adventure.
Our new friend Esther building up the courage to jump in the water. Didn't like water, didn't like heights. So we were cheering him on.
Jump right there. I didn't realize how close I was. Wrong person. So. All right. Jumping in there and then just kind of rinse it.
If you stayed this long, you must like our content. Please like and subscribe. We are full-time travelers. We travel in our RV, and we get on planes every now and then and travel to these tropical locations. We spent 2.5 months in Puerto Rico, and we're thrilled to share it with you.